Hi guys, this is Rajeshri. Welcome to the series of advanced Java lectures. Number of input stream classes we have seen. With that we have written some code. Today in this lecture we will see use of BufferedInputStream class. As like another input stream classes, in BufferedInputStream class also we can read data from file. But the difference or the special thing about this buffer input stream is that in buffer input stream class, while reading data from a file, we can move in forward as well as in backward direction, as it supports mark and reset method. So because of that, it is possible to move in backward direction while reading data from a stream. Here we will see program to display contents of a file in reverse order using BufferedInputStream class. So because of this reverse order, it will be clear that we will be able to move in back direction in a file. Let's see how the program is. As we want to use InputStream class, we need to import package java.io. I use asterisk star so that we will be able to use buffered input stream class object or all the input stream classes whatever required. We want to read here file, so for that here we will use object of file input stream class also. While reading a file, it may happen that the file is not allowed to read, or there may be any problem or the restrictions for reading or for writing. As well as if whatever the file name you have given, that file name is not exist on your system, file will not get found. So there are two possible errors. Either it can be IO exception for reading and writing, or it can be file not found exception if file is not exist actually. So for that we are declaring here exceptions. So throws IO exception. This is for reading or writing exception. IO exception, as well as we include file not found exception. File not found exception. So these are the built-in classes of exception. It must be written as it is, as the names are mentioned in built-in library. So now here we are going to declare object of file input stream class. For that I am using here file input stream. My object name is FIS equals to new file input stream. Here in bracket I provide path of any existing file. So I directly copy path and paste over here. I am having some files. Let us see. So any of the file we can read. So path of that file we have to mention In file input stream constructors, in file input stream class lecture, we have seen detailed use of file input stream class, their constructors also. So if you require, I provide link of that lecture in description box. So we can create any of the file also. Okay, what I do, a simple file I take so that it will be easy to read while reading in reverse order. I hope it will be simple. Okay, I take this one. Both the contents are almost same. What I do, I take part of this, I edit this file first so that the contents will be small. Okay, it's just a one line. The class does not deal with stream, that is, it cannot be used to read or write data. Just one line text, it is now present. I save this file and now I use a.txt file for reading in reverse order. I go to properties, I copy this path completely, and here in our program I paste this path. What I need to do, I have to simply change this slash, instead of back it should be forward, and here file name a.txt. So object of file input stream class is created by using file name a.txt as per the given path. After that, we create object of buffer input stream class, buffer input stream bis equals to new buffer input stream. Here we use object FIS. What are the file input stream class object we have just created? This object we will use to create object of buffer input stream class as per the constructor. Buffer input stream, while creating object of buffer input stream class, we have to provide here constructor as input stream class object. So input stream class object, here we are having FIS, file input stream class object. So this object we will use over here. That means we are able to access now a.txt. Okay, fine. We just display one line of text, system.out.println. What we want to display? The contents in reverse order. The contents in reverse order are. Further we will display it. We also need to see what is size of file a.txt. For that I use here one integer variable size equals to, we are having FIS where the file is present and its method available. So it will specify what is the size of file in bytes. Why we require size? Because we want to print contents of file in reverse order from last to first. So if there are total 10 bytes in my file, index number will be from 0 to 9. From last byte, that is from 10th byte, I want to move to first byte. And the index number of 10th byte will be 9. That means from 9th index, I want to move up to index number 0 within 5. So for that, here we require size, which tell me what is the last byte in my file. We use here for loop for int I equal to, just as I said, size specify me how many total number of bytes are available, and if I want to get index value of last character or byte available in my file, I need to do size minus 1 because index starts with 0. So 0 to whatever the last byte is there, that byte, that size minus 1 we have to take as an index. So from last index to up to the first index, we want to read all contents. So first index location will be 0. So from I equals to size minus 1 to I greater than or equal to 0. From last to first byte, I plus plus. Sorry, I minus minus, we are moving in back direction. So as per the size, here value will come. If the size is 10 byte, 10 minus 1, that is 9, 9 to 0, that means total 10 bytes it will read. Now here we use mark method. See, mark method is bis.marki. What it means? Whatever the last character or the last byte is there in your file a.txt, to that last character we are placing one mark. So I is size minus 1. If the last byte index is 9, mark will be mark of 9. That means we are placing one mark or pointer to the last character. After that, bis dot skip. We want to skip all previous characters and we want to directly read last byte or the last character of your file. So that means if we want to read index location 9, it is from 0 to 9 it is coming, that means there are total 10 bytes. If directly the 10th byte we want to read, we have to skip 9 byte. So here bis dot skip 9. We are placing pointer to the last byte of our file, and before that whatever the number of bytes we have to read, these all bytes we are going to skip. So skip I, that means we are skipping all the previous byte and only we will read the last byte over here. So after skipping all the bytes except last one, now we'll read and print the last byte or character. System.out.print. I take print only. I take print. Print what we want to print. What are the byte we are going to read by using BIS. So remember, only BIS can support moving in backward direction. So whatever the thing we are going to read, that will be in integer form, that need to convert into char. So char, this is typecasting. Here I write bis dot read. So here it will read last byte, that is by default in integer format, that is going to convert into character, and that character we are going to display over here. After displaying the last character, we have to reset our pointer so that we can read further characters. For that, here I write bis dot reset. Resetting pointer again to the starting location. So like this, how it will execute one by one. So let us consider there are 10 bytes. So here it will run from 9 to 0th byte. 9th byte, index location 9th byte is get set. It get pointer is get set over there up to 9. Whatever the previous number of bytes are there, these all bytes will be skipped, and only the 9th byte, that is the last byte of index number 9, or the last byte, let us consider, is you are going to read, as that is in integer format. It will get converted into character, and that you are going to display. After that, the pointer will get reset, so that again it will move to the start location of your file. So what will happen then? It was last of previously it was 9, now it will become I minus minus, it will be 8. So I value will be 8. So second, we are going to place our pointer to the second last byte in the file. Before that, whatever the number of characters or bytes are present in your file, all these will get skipped. So up to 8, all bytes will get skipped, and whatever the second last byte is there, that we are going to display by using bis.read. It will get converted into character. It is going to display. Again, pointer will get set to the starting location of the file. That means if we hand run this, it will display characters from last, then second last, then third last, like this up to the first character or the byte of your file. In reverse order, it will read all the data. Once data has been data reading get complete, we will close file. So bis dot close. So buffer our input stream is getting closed now. So this is closed for main, this is closed for class. So this is our program. Let's save this. I compile this, or I can directly run this also. We are reading file a.txt in reverse order, and here is the output. The contents in reverse order are, so as contents are completely coming in reverse order, it is difficult to read. We will read in like this. This is this class does, like this. Completely it is in reverse order, but the file data is here, the contents are reverse. So that was our aim, how to read contents of file in reverse order by using BuffererdInputStream. For that, here we have used mark and reset methods of BuffererdInputStream class object. I hope you understood. Thank you. Thanks for watching.